Hello, everybody, and welcome to the IWC Radio prediction show of the Elimination Chamber. Since we're not going to be on, we're not going to be on while the show's live next week, so this will technically be our prediction show now, and then next week.
We're going to be a live reaction show next week.
I think it will be. I really think it will be, because I don't know. There we go. Sorry about that. I really don't know the start time of when that.
I think it's 5 p.m. here, so I don't know what that makes you. I think it's just 12 noon. I think.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not waking up at around noon for a for a premium live event.
Premium live event.
But we're actually getting it at a reasonable time.
I think so.
This is how it feels to be American.
Yeah,
I think so.
And then I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it at the time that I probably should either.
Oh no!
Why? What?
it's
What are you doing?
It's Saturday,
what
isn't
else you
it?
It is Saturday.
I'm going to say I do have a life, people. Yeah.
You'll be
No,
out and
I'll
about.
probably. I will be. So it starts at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah. I've just
well,
realised.
City plays Spurs at 5:30.
I was just gonna say it's gonna clash with City Spurs. Yeah.
Oh, now he's got a life.
That doesn't matter. League's over.
Well, I don't know. It's still you.
I'm just checking my fixtures. Hang on.
You haven't
play
got a
on
life.
Sunday.
You're a wrestling fan.
Hang on.
Allowed to have a life.
12 Eastern time. That would be 10 a.m. for me. Yeah, I'm not staying up for that. I would be sleeping.
I'm going to probably be in Trafford for Mosley's football game, so I won't be getting back until probably about 6 o'clock-ish, and then obviously I have to sort Jack out and stuff, so I'm probably not going to get to watch it live.
So, is that all of us with better things? Will, are you going to be watching?
No,
Live?
I'm
Are you
a
going to
boring
be in the
wrestling
beautiful
fan.
city
I'll be
of
watching
Jeddah?
it live.
Yeah.
Are you going to
You
the
got
beautiful
press
city of
pass? You're going
Jeddah?
to be in a VIP box or anything?
Possibly. I'll have a word. See what I can sort out. Never know.
Are you going to be in the
You just
beautiful
never
city
know.
of Jeddah?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Before we go any further,
Whoa, that was
That was explosive, whatever that was.
I'm back to
Sounds like
my
a
cream
shotgun.
soda. Yeah, back to my cream soda cans that sound like a nuke going off every time I open one.
what brand of cream soda? Is it Old Jamaica? I quite like those.
No, it's bar.
Oh, Bark. Yeah. I haven't had one of those for many years.
Just ordered a pack of 24 cans off Amazon for £7.
No way.
That's the life.
Yeah, really good value. It's not always
Oh,
£7
there
quid,
it
but
is.
whenever it's on offer, I always get that one.
Huh.
Do it with
Just the Iron Brew bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do it with like your Pepsi Maxes as well sometimes.
Cherryade, lemonade. Ooh, dandelion and burdock. No thanks. Shandyade. No. Shandy. That's not even a thing. Shandyade.
The hell's Shandyade?
Well, shandy is beer and lemonade, and Shandyade must be like a quarter beer and 3/4 lemonade or something. I don't know.
You guys are just saying words now.
Yeah.
Looking at the bar, they do quite a few flavours. Bubblegum flavour. Get out. Bubblegum flavour.
Tempted by
Lemonade.
this cream soda one though.
I never liked
Limeade.
I never liked original bubblegum flavor anything.
No.
Shandy. I need to see the ingredients. Shandyade. Oh. Water, sugar, flavouring. That's good. Yeah, there's no actual beer in it. That's why. Okay, we can carry on the show now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. What the hell?
Oh!
Buy lots of cream soda.
I don't like cream soda.
Too sweet.
You know?
Just with me, bro.
I did.
There you go.
Yeah, no, the taste was always a bit weird to me. I know, well, not for me. I have just opened the Coke, a traditional original taste CocaCola. In honor of your birthday, Smooth. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hey. Awesome.
No one else is saying it, so there you go.
No, happy birthday, Smooth. I don't have any cans.
Hang on.
I've
Let
poured one out earlier, so.
me clash my can to the microphone as a cheers.
Clink.
Which I've probably just deafened everyone. Hang on, I'll do a proper. No, that didn't work. No, it doesn't. It's too full. It's just making the clunk noise rather than having any form of vibration in it.
Awesome. Well,
Thought it
thank
was
you.
there anyway.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts. At the very least.
All right.
So, how's it feel to be 40?
35,
You
thank
would
you.
know.
Oh! Got him.
Oh!
Got him. Absolutely got him.
Got him. I'm
How does
sorry.
it feel to be, what is it, the big 3-5 now?
Yes, 35, yeah.
Oof.
I know. Where's the time gone, right?
I have no idea. Where does it
This
all go?
point in your life when you start reminiscing about the choices you've made in life. And...
Yeah. Yeah. I was shopping earlier this morning for, like some of the snacks for the Super Bowl. Go Bengals, in case you're wondering.
I'll second that.
I came across some of the canned foods aisle, and I came across the Hormel Completes meal, and it reminded me of the time that I tried one of those. Either I think it was before the show, where it looked like an absolute diaper inside.
Oh.
Tasted like it too.
Yeah.
Oh. Since when have you done that?
You were here.
Remember we used to look at Smoot's food and it was always disgusting?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah, I
hamburger
know,
helper and
but
stuff.
do you have to have some form of context to be able to make that statement of it tasted like a nappy too? So I'm a little bit concerned about what other choices of food you picked.
I don't know, man. Those Hormel meals were they were a bad choice. I don't know why they still sell them.
What are these? What's it called? Hormel?
Hormel Completes.
Hormel. Don't they make spam?
I think so.
Yeah, I've got a story about spam. I'll leave that for
Oh
no.
no!
Completes,
You're
like-
not gonna
like
you're not gonna ruin
Exactly.
spam, are you?
No. It's quite a fun but weird story. I've probably told you before.
I don't know. I'm a bit
right,
apprehensive.
Oh wow, that's
That's a thing, isn't it?
a thing. You're looking at the pictures of it now.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, if only I'd known. If only I'd known. Does that look like the
How do
inside
they
of a
sell
diaper?
this?
I don't know.
Well, to be honest, the picture didn't really sell it either, did it?
Oh.
Which one did you get?
I don't remember what flavor it was. I have the audio of me trying it. I think it was either on air. Like, a while back.
Just the sound of you vomiting.
Turkey and dressing, chicken and noodles, beefy mac. Lasagna there.
I remember having one of them and it wasn't
Wow.
too bad. But I remember it also had like marinara sauce. And not a diaper.
Like,
Not
I'm on the
diaper
website. I'm on the website, and the slogan is apparently "fast as beep."
Yeah.
So I'm guessing by Smoot's review that it tastes like beep as well.
The one I had, yeah.
Tender beef. See, that's not too bad. I'd probably eat that. Tender beef and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
eat
I'm going to
that.
say that all sounds lovely.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine it doesn't look nothing like the picture on the thing.
No, well, I've been looking through the pictures, and there are no official pictures of what it looks like inside. It's always just the cover, like, you know.
Yeah.
And then everyone who's actually peeled one off, it looks
I
brown.
think Hormel knows.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way.
I think
can
they
make that
know.
look good.
Yeah, these can't.
should-
These,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know.
I was just saying
should we do the thing?
Oh, the prediction.
That's
You want to
the
get into the
story.
prediction game after that?
unless there's any other disgusting food stories that anyone has
No, I
from the
was
last week or so.
I was just reminded of that. I got, like I said, a bunch of snacks. I want to try.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl. You're talking about what predictions for Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Before we get into predictions for whatever the hell this
oh, we're doing that.
no escape is.
Well, can I just say that I'm just happy that Kansas City aren't in it again.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
did you not like Kansas City? I know very little about the American footballs. So
Well, I'm
you might have to
an
help me
LA
out.
I'm an LA Chargers fan, so they're in my division, and
Oh.
they've had their fair share of good years recently. So
Mm.
and you just don't like seeing the same teams constantly win.
That's how you get Tom Brady.
I do if it's my
Exactly.
team.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we know what you're all about, Glory Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, how's Bristol City doing?
Oh, now we're getting into
Bristol
soccer.
City.
Well, that's
Who
where
the
you
hell cares
are.
about Bristol City? No, I live like 5 minutes from the Rovers ground.
Oh,
we played
Bristol
Mansfield
Rovers, sorry.
today. Yeah, even worse. Played Mansfield today, a 0-0 draw. So you can imagine what a thrilling afternoon out that might have been.
Well, to be
Wasn't,
honest, I'm just impressed that you actually checked in on the scores.
Yeah, I see the guys coming up and down like, on their way to the thing. I haven't been to a live game for a long time. I should now. It'll be real cheap.
Get to some real
Just-
non-league football.
Oh, we're still league, just about hanging on.
Yeah, but go support a
we-
non-league team.
Oh.
That noise you made?
Who made which noise?
I don't know. It's a crazy noise. It came from someone.
Oh, it was probably me.
That was you.
There it is again.
Sound like. I have to think of bullseye.
That's the noise. That's the noise of an American football when Tom Brady throws one.
As in, what's his name?
Deflate gate jolt for some people.
Is that an American football thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was-
he liked to let some air out of some balls sometimes. Woo!
Oh, what did he gain by doing that?
Easier to catch.
He also kisses his son uncomfortably long.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, I've not seen that. That sounds quite
No.
disturbing.
Have you not?
No. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Tom Brady, and this just makes it sound like I'm going to dislike him further.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
But it's the way he did it too, and the son was
It's
so
not-
not into it.
Yeah.
It's
son
not
was
like
too
the
old
David
for
Beckham
it.
thing, is it?
I haven't seen the David Beckham one. What happened there?
Well, he gets a jip because he gives his son a kiss on the lips, and it was like, but it's just like a peck thing. It's not creepy, and
No, Tom
Yeah,
No,
Brady's
this was creepy.
Yeah.
Tom Brady,
Brady's
was he
creepy.
like getting a massage or something at the time? He was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
something
his
like
son
that.
comes in and asks, like, can I don't know, watch the TV or something? He goes, yeah, that's fine. And the kid walks off and he goes, hey, and you got something for me? And like calls the kid over, who is, I don't know, was he 10 or something? He's like too old for this. And the kid like awkwardly shuffles over and like kisses his dad like right on the lips there.
Yeah.
Ugh, why are you doing that?
did he just do that to make him uncomfortable at school?
Mission succeeded, I guess, because
Yeah.
that's let's see if I can find it.
That's borderline an offence.
11-year-old son, yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah. That makes it even worse. Yeah, I'm kind of glad he retired.
Oh, is he retired now? Is he?
Yeah, he's gonna be a thing.
I
of
know the
past.
name, but I don't know who he is.
Used to play for the Pats and the Bucks. Probably the most accoladed quarterback in history. Yada yada yada.
He's like the Michael Schumacher of American football.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
He's won seven Super Bowls like Shuey won.
Oh, he's right.
Chewy.
Right, I'm watching this thing, and
Did
I'm
you watch
already
that?
quite disturbed by the fact that he's actually getting this massage, and it just I don't know what's going on here.
We need to wait for Beans' live reaction to this.
Yeah.
Right, he's walking
That's
over.
what he's saying. Before this, so the kid walks in and says, like, he sticks his head around the door and says, "Can I use the computer to check my fantasy team or something?" And Tom Brady goes, "What do I get?"
Oh,
Yeah.
Ew.
oh
So he
no!
gives him like a little kiss, and then he says, "No, that's not good enough" or something, right? He calls the kid back and like gets a longer one.
I didn't even know the context for the lead up to this. That makes it even worse. Holy shit.
Feeling a little bit uncomfortable.
And then someone, I don't know if it's the massager or whoever's filming or whatever, says like everything comes at a cost. If you want to check your fantasy team, you've got to kiss your dad. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, the whole thing is really, really weird.
I mean, at first I was thinking in Tom's defense here, he's laid flat on his back and he ain't got much wiggle room, but...
Don't say it like that. Come on.
And, well, no, I mean, like, if it was like, both parties were stood up, one can move away if they were uncomfortable. But if Tom was uncomfortable with it, he wouldn't have...
coerced.
But yeah, that's the thing that's really worrying about it, is the fact that he calls him over for another one.
Right? He could back away if he's uncomfortable, or he could make it as quick as possible. Wah, I'm out of here. No. You've got to come right back here and give me a proper one. Then no, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Did we actually get any Super Bowl predictions out of this?
Bengals. I'm picking the Bengals just to bring it back to reality for a little bit.
I haven't got a clue who's what.
Well, you see, the thing is I should want the Bengals to win as well, because LA Rams are the other team, and they're playing in the same stadium as us.
That's right.
So it's,
Who's us?
Well, it's two LA teams, so I'm LA Chargers, even though I'm San Diego, really. But, can't pick and choose where they actually move to.
So why are you San Diego?
Teams in LA? Didn't realize.
They were called the San Diego Chargers, and then they relocated to Los Angeles, which was ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
So
doesn't the fellow that owns your lot, Chuck? What's his name? Sheikh Mansour.
Sheikh Mansour, yeah.
Doesn't he have anything to do with the NFL?
As far as I know.
He owns everything else.
He owns everything.
I don't think he's got one. I haven't heard of anything. I just thought you might know something. I don't.
Ed in the chat says Rams by 5. I think.
Oh, Ed's in. Hello, Ed.
Yeah,
I think people are going to want Bengals to win just because of Burrow.
They never won one either.
Have they never won a Super Bowl, Bengals?
Nope.
Whatever.
The Rams have.
Yeah.
When did the Rams win theirs? It must have been a long time ago.
Back in like '99, I believe.
But the Bengals must have been to a Super Bowl, right? Yeah, well, so in 81, they were one in 81, 88. There's got to be more.
No, that sounds about right.
I'll go Bengals then. That's the never one more.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't like either team. Don't get me wrong, but
So
I've got to
why do
pick
people
one.
hate the Rams?
I don't think people hate them.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like no one is a Rams fan these days. It's because they're new to LA, so anyone who was an LA fan has already got like the Chargers or something. And
No, Chargers are the new ones to LA.
Chargers are even newer.
Frank the Clown's a Rams fan.
We've only been there for 2 seasons.
The Rams haven't been there long though, have they?
Longer than all.
St. Louis until
like about a few years ago.
Yeah,
something like that.
Can't be long.
How many times do teams relocate, Spook? Because bloody Raiders are in Las Vegas now, aren't they?
Yeah. The relocation's been fairly recent for them and the Rams as well. It doesn't happen that often, surprisingly enough. But yeah, no, Ed says Bengals last in the Super Bowl 30 years ago. Rams won in '99. Yeah. He also says segment suggestion for the show is Veer here. He is not. He is not.
Is Veer still coming? Yeah, just repurpose that. Is TNA still in business?
Yeah. Need to do that.
I don't have the music for it right now, but I do have the graphic. Is instead of Impact, is just is Veer still here? Basically.
Yeah, they've been hyping him up, and he's still not here.
He's still in business.
Somehow. Come on, then, let's predict this shit show.
All right, here we go.
Well, I've got the Rams winning.
Yeah.
Rams, okay.
I'll say the Bengals by like 10. I'll go on record and say that. But I do think it will probably be a close game. Hopefully.
Did we get in for this, or is it a pointless exercise?
Pointless exercise.
Oh, it's
okay.
Exercise.
Fair enough.
It's outside of the official prediction game.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I want Bengals to win, but I do think there's a chance Rams sneak it.
Okay.
All right.
And now for the official one.
Now for the actual prediction game.
Music here. There we go.
Premium live event prediction game.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Premium live event.
Ed's asking, is Veer like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense? He's only visible to Vince because he's dead. Spoiler.
That's twice that film's been spoiled for me, and I've never watched it.
Only twice?
I forgot. Beans. Yeah, we did like a reference to that before, and Beans was like, "Oh, I've never seen that movie."
Yeah, I've never watched it because my mate fucking spoiled it for me, and he told me that he weren't gonna spoil it, and then just told me the ending. I'm like, "Well, that spoiled it, hasn't it?" And he's like, "Well, not really," and I'm like,
That's one of those films where once you see the twist, you have to watch the whole film again. So I've saved you time. You
That's
now
true.
only have to watch it the second time.
Well, he didn't sell it like that to me, I've got to be honest. He didn't even make that effort. It was just like, oh.
Also, Bruce Willis calls somebody a cheese dick in that movie as well. It's kind of
He
hilarious.
does keep fucking cheese dick.
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch it now just for that.
It's worth it for that. That
Yeah.
was the highlight of the film.
Yeah.
I watched him in some film recently, and it was absolutely terrible.
Oh, anything that he's done in the last 5 years is
Yeah,
like a
he's
criminal act.
5? When was Die Hard 4? That's got to be
He's
about.
forgotten.
It's got to be 15 years ago.
2008, I think it
I was
was.
going to say 7. Yeah, it's 7. Boom, winner.
Damn.
And he was pretty bad in that.
I don't
No.
know what the name of the film was.
Don't diss on Die Hard 4.
Why?
Because it's
Oh,
awesome.
alright.
No, it's not.
It really is.
It was barely a Die Hard film.
Oh, give over. It
And
was a
Bruce
summer
Willis did not want to be
blockbuster.
there.
It was a summer blockbuster that hit all the right notes of an old man not being able to cope in a digital age, yada yada yada. It were great fun.
It wasn't Die Hard.
A Die Hard 5 is where the shit hit the fan.
That's where even more shit continued to hit the fan.
No.
The fan was
I'm
finally
sorry,
buried.
I'm not having this argument with you, Chucks, because we already have. I already have a strong disgust with your movie taste after finding out your disgust to Daniel Craig's
Daniel
performance as James Bond. So
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I don't blame him necessarily. I think his
Really?
films have been shite. No, that's not fair. Some of them have
No,
been
it
okay,
really isn't.
but they're not Bond.
Oh God.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig's not James Bond. He's
Oh,
like
well, he's not anymore.
Jason Bourne or something.
To be honest, I can't take him seriously because he looks a bit like my uncle. It's weird. But anyway, besides that,
That's a cool uncle.
Yeah, that's a badass uncle.
Ed also says, spoiler alert, Beans and Citizen Kane, the word Rosebud references the main character's sled.
Hey!
Hey, the Titanic sank, by the way. Wasn't sure if you heard.
Well,
Oh. More icy dead people.
we're just gonna spoil films for Beans now.
yeah, let us not do this.
I haven't
The
seen.
Prestige.
Oh my god.
You're
Actually,
never
won't
gonna
go
guess
down.
who Luke.
That's a great film.
You're never gonna guess who Luke Skywalker's dad is.
Chewbacca.
It was unglowing the whole time.
Is Dead Hard 4 is Dead Hard 4 the one with Justin Long, the Mac,
Yeah.
Mac versus PC guy? Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I totally forgot he
Did
was
you
the
know?
son.
And I may be completely out of touch here, but did you know that there was a film made called The Main Event?
The main
The one with
event.
the Miz in and about NXT people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Netflix a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Came out in April 2020, and it's on Netflix.
right.
It still is because it came up when I were on it. And I'm like, what the hell is this? As I saw an 8-year-old child power slamming
That's right.
Keith
That's
Lee.
the kid who gets yeah. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it, but I never actually watched it. That'll be
But
silly.
yeah, I just saw the trailer and I watched and it was like, oh my god, like everyone in this is in AEW.
So it's got The Miz, Sheamus, Kofi. Matt
Yeah, Sheamus
Polinsky,
was a
that's
ref
Corey
in it
Graves,
from what I could see on the.
What the fuck?
Baba
He
Tunde.
was a special guest ref, I think, or ring announcer for the main event,
Yeah,
or whatever it was.
The whole thing is weird. It's like some sort of alternate WWE universe. But nothing really makes sense.
Also like the current product.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, apparently Keith Lee is called Smooth Operator in it.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Bask in his smoothness.
And Otis is called Stinkface.
Well,
That's
yeah.
Rikishi.
Oh.
And I think your oh, who was it?
Isn't the Miz some kind of like host rather than an actual wrestler? I think I've seen
Yeah,
him.
kind of.
Have you watched this thing?
No,
I haven't. I've seen the trailer for it.
your Commander Aziz is in it.
Oh my god. How many what the fuck?
Well, there's it.
Yeah, so you know, like the challenge that we had of watching films to review.
Yeah, never went anywhere.
You've just got a new one.
I was thinking that you guys actually had one that was wrestling related one. A nice family-friendly film.
That Rick Boogs.
Ugh.
He did.
He's
The
in
cowboy hat for some reason. Yeah. Who's the woman there? I can't make out who she is.
Mia Yim?
Is it
She's
Mia
in it,
Yim? I
right?
think it might be. Yeah, it is Mia Yim.
Yeah.
So where are we starting here first, Chucks?
I'm predicting that kid's gonna win the Elimination Chamber.
Fair enough.
trying for a film that came out 2 years ago. There's no pre-show match set up just yet, so we can't do that.
That's illegal.
Maybe
in
they're just
Saudi
not doing them
Arabia.
anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
So we will kick off with a women's tag match. We have Charlotte, that's SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, and whatever the hell Sonya Deville is.
A
I don't know
dad.
if she's going to be wearing a jacket or not.
She's a dad.
She's got a broken arm at the minute.
Not really.
Well,
Well, I
changed
say
it.
broken. Don't know. She got a armbar into an armbar last week from Ronda.
Ah.
I don't know if she's selling it or not.
Charlotte and Sonya taking on Ronda and Naomi.
Before we get into the predictions properly, this card is pretty stacked for a Saudi event.
I was going to say, Saudi cards are normally fairly stacked, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
whether they're
It's
interested.
only the last two really. They've kind of been putting effort into them, but yeah, I suppose you're right.
There's no Mansoor.
I'll give it time.
There's not that stack.
He'll show up at some point.
He'll show up.
He'd be a mystery entrant.
yeah,
There is a missing person from the women's elimination chamber.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, TVA.
Yeah, so
Going with Team
Ronda and
Ronda.
Naomi, Charlotte and Sonya Deville.
Team Ronda for me on this one.
Yeah, I agree. Ronda and Naomi.
Yeah, I'll go Ronda.
Yeah, Sonya has like a bum wing. I'd love it if, you know, she was like, it's dad time and just beats the shit out of Ronda Rousey for reasons that we've covered on the show. But no, it's probably going to be Ronda Rousey and Naomi.
When I say it's dad time, what am I missing here?
Didn't she call herself a dad?
I don't know.
Daddy DeVille?
Does she force people to kiss her
Daddy
awkwardly?
DeVille.
No.
No.
Naomi. That's
Is it-
across the board here.
Yeah, across the board. Is that you two means, Ronda and Naomi?
Yeah. Both and
Yeah.
both. Make Ronda lose.
It would be pretty foolish.
But
but Naomi needs the win too, I think, over her dad. Then we have a Falls Count Anywhere. It seems like every month WWE tries to convince me that Madcap Moss might win this time. Here's this match again. Sure you don't want to predict the other way? No, still Drew McIntyre. Falls Count Anywhere. Drew McIntyre beats Madcap Moss. Calling it now.
Yeah, this one was
Unless-
only made Falls Count Anywhere last night, but yeah, I'll go for McIntyre.
why?
Unless McIntyre
why?
gets screwed to set up the Corbin match at WrestleMania.
Possible.
Why on earth is he still interested in having a feud with this guy?
Because who else is there?
He's got nothing else, yeah.
It's ridiculous. I need to send Drew
Right.
McIntyre on a tank to AEW.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with McIntyre. I can't wait. What's probably gonna happen is Sheamus will get involved somehow.
Oh, Sheamus.
Yeah, because he's with Madcap Moss. Sheamus will get involved and then cause a DQ and a false count anywhere match.
You're thinking of Ridge Holland.
Am I? Oh, Happy Corbin.
Yeah,
I'm
Sheamus
sorry.
is with Ridge Holland. Madcap's with Corbin.
Right, Happy
Yeah.
Happy. Whatever. Same thing,
Yeah.
just different people.
Same thing.
But I'll probably go McIntyre here.
Okay.
Drew Mac. Everybody with Drew Mac. Right?
Beans, Will, McIntyre.
Yeah, McIntyre for me.
I don't go any other way. They do. I can only imagine it being someone screwing McIntyre over to make an opponent for Mania,
But that is very possible. It is that time.
Yeah.
Mm.
We are on the road to WrestleMania, so if you want to change your mind and go with the Madcap Moss upset, this is your chance. Going.
It's gone.
It's out of here. All right, the first of two chambers. We are still calling it the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Amazing. It was going through
Wow.
some changes like a month or so ago. They wanted to change the name of the Elimination Chamber because it had connotations.
Unless you're in Germany.
Well, for exactly that reason. They didn't want to do an Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia because, Saudi Arabia. So they were talking about what can we call it instead of Elimination Chamber, and what they came up with was WrestleMania Elimination Chamber.
God.
And
then WrestleMania Chamber at some point.
I think it was WrestleMania Chamber, and then I think it was the annual Elimination Chamber or something like that.
Oh, for God's sake.
And then they just went back to it. Cause,
Ed says we're on our way to the WrestleMania Veer Lash. That's worth. He also says, speaking of the women's tag teams, remember when the women's tag team titles were a thing? Yeah, I do. Didn't they retire them? I thought they retired them.
Did you retire?
The women's tag titles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought they retired, but maybe not. I don't know.
Last I heard, wasn't it Natalia and
It's
Tamina that
Carmella
and Zelina.
Zelina, yeah. It's still known as No Escape in Germany.
It is still known, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the official graphic there.
What do they do when the show's on? Do they cover up all the signs that say Elimination Chamber everywhere?
That's a good question, actually.
I think they just carry on and pretend it's not happening.
Do they blur it out with all the old WWF
Yeah,
logos?
can you imagine them trying to blur out Elimination Chamber at the pay-per-view? I mean, the WWE logo was one thing when it was on turnbuckles.
You have to blur the ring post, the ring apron.
It just comes up
I
on
think
the
we
screen like teletext telling you what's happening.
Just watching the show with glaucoma, that's all.
I think we should use the see the hashtag there on the German graphic.
WWE No Escape.
I think we should use that for ironic purposes on next week.
We'll get loads of
See if it
German
was-
followers.
See if it starts trending.
Good work. Good work.
All right.
I think we should do it because I'm just waiting for some angry German person to start sending us insults.
Why? We're not going to say anything nasty about Germany. There's no reason for them. Or is it just because it's
Well,
Twitter and
yeah.
that's what happens on Twitter?
Well, that's a possibility as well, but I don't know, they might be really complimentary but just sound really angry.
Most Germans do, to be fair. You can't. A German person can be saying something really nice to you and also just sound like they want to kill you at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
No
but
offense
that's-
to any Germans listening. I mean, let's face it, I'm the last person who should be talking about accents. But,
All right. No escape. There's no escape from the Elimination Chamber. The Women's Elimination Chamber this time around is for the #1 contendership at WrestleMania for the Raw side.
Yeah.
So we
no
have.
SmackDown chamber, oddly enough.
What's that?
I said no SmackDown women's chamber.
No
it's just,
SmackDown
it's just the Raw ones.
no.
Yeah. So we've got announced Liv Morgan. We got Rhea Ripley. We got Bianca Belair, Doudrop, and Nikki Superhero, and Vacant.
What is this?
There is someone.
What is that around the
Who's
neck?
got the odd neck?
Yeah.
That's a weird neck.
What is that?
Hell,
Is that Dalsim from Street Fighter 2?
Who? Trying to work out whose silhouette are they using? It might be Rhea Ripley. She's got that like chunky Joker thing
Marge
on.
Simpson?
I was gonna say Becky Lynch.
But the hair's really short.
Could be in a ponytail.
Yeah, I guess it could.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Something weird's going on with that neck anyway.
Yeah. I think. Oh man, this is kind of. I want it to be Rhea Ripley. Who's got the? It's for Becky Lynch, right?
It's Becky, yeah.
yeah.
Well, or Lita. We'll see. We'll get to that later.
It's not gonna be Lita. I'm already picking Becky Lynch. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll write that in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Dewdrop on this one.
No, really?
Yeah. Apparently they quite like her backstage, and she had a decent match for the Rumble. So
Yeah, I'll go Rhea Ripley for me.
One for Rhea. And Beans?
The only one I can think of is Liv Morgan, really. Is like a WrestleMania kind of like story of getting
She
a
has
moment.
been beaten a lot.
And she did blurt out, "Oh fuck," that one time in the chamber match, in regards to Natalya doing something. I remember that.
But I was thinking that Mania was working towards Becky and Ronda.
No.
no, it's looking like Becky and Charlotte. Isn't
It's Ronda and
it?
Charlotte.
Sorry, Ronda and Charlotte.
Because in which case, then Becky might be a good choice, because she might actually, I don't know. Rhea says that she's picking Charlotte for WrestleMania, and then Becky says, no, I'm picking Ronda for Mania, because I wouldn't. I don't know. Just end up with another terrible triple threat.
I don't want to do that again.
Wouldn't they?
So Liv for you? That's
Yeah,
Bianca
I'll
right
go
there.
Liv.
Bianca Belair is a good shout, I think. Go with
Oh,
Liv.
actually, yeah, I
Right.
didn't think about Bianca.
And also the TBA could be, well, pretty much almost anybody. Could
No,
be Charlotte.
That's where I'm going. I'm picking TBA.
Actually, no, I'm gonna say Bianca now,
Yeah.
just because they've got the whole Becky SummerSlam thing. They can all pull that back for a Mania match if they...
So you're going with Bianca.
Bianca
Yeah.
Belair. I have no idea who this TBA is going to be, but
Charlotte.
it's got to be someone.
Charlotte,
Brock
even though she's
Lesnar.
not on. Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
BL.
BL. Yeah.
Becky Lynch.
TBL.
It's a possibility of 3 people.
It's Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, or Becky Lynch. Okay. SmackDown Tag Titles. We're into the title match section of the pay-per-view. We have the Usos and the Viking Raiders. Wow. Really scraping the barrel here. The Usos retaining, I think.
I will
Yeah.
go. Yeah, Usos. Yeah.
Yep.
Uso drunk in Jeddah.
Oh,
Wow.
Jeddah.
There we go. That's one predicted.
Can they drink in Jeddah?
Maybe, I don't know.
not in a.
I don't think you can you?
No, it would be rose water if it's in.
Yeah,
Like
that's right. They had
F1,
the
innit?
F1 there, didn't they? Yeah.
So yeah, I'd really worry if one of the Usos gets done for drink driving whilst in Jeddah.
Actually, kind of funny. Drunk on rose
No,
water.
I don't know what the actual punishment would be for him. Quite worrying.
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. Wait, who are you picking? Usos here?
If
I'm
so,
going
yeah.
Usos. Yeah.
Usos all round. Okay, back to that Raw Women's title picture then. Who is going to be awaiting the Elimination Chamber winner at WrestleMania? Champion Becky Lynch or challenger Lita?
Oh yeah, Becky Lynch.
Lisa.
BL.
Lisa. BL, yeah.
Big time BL.
Big BL.
Big Lita.
Big BL.
Big Lita. Oh my god, Dave. What the fuck?
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
No matter what I say, I'm in trouble here. I'm not saying that she's overweight in any
Yeah.
form or fashion. I was saying she's big because, you know, she's a big deal.
Yeah, way to go, Meltzer.
So are you going with Lita or
No,
no? Becky?
what would be L?
I'm predicting Lita to win.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably stupid.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like the Goldberg thing, though, isn't it?
It's kind of like the Goldberg thing. Saudi,
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say they're a little stuck in the past. They want to see people they
Goldberg.
recognize, legends from yesteryear. This could be the time. Lita came back for the Rumble and stayed for a little while. She's actually hanging around. Maybe she hangs around to Mania, wins it here, loses it again next month. That's, you know, why not? Short-term thing.
I think if these shows were still a bit like they used to be with the sort of extra shows like the Super Showdowns and the,
Yeah,
what was it called? Crown Jewel. Well, Crown Jewel was
Crown
the last
Jewel.
one. What was the one before?
greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah. They weren't really part of the sort of main calendar, if you like, whereas now they are. So I
I'm trying
don't
to say
think-
they've got to be a little bit more sensible.
Yeah, they've got to actually matter now.
Ed in the chat says that Saudi Arabia is so stuck in the past that you can actually ruin the Sixth Sense for them and probably hasn't even come out yet. He's right.
Touche.
So I'm going Becky. I
Alright.
think Lita's only here for the paycheck.
Lita could win, but by like
Aren't they all?
DQ.
Well, yeah, it's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah.
Lita could win, but it'd be by like DQ. I can see that happening.
Mm.
But if Lita wins, then we could have TBA in the chamber be someone like Trish Stratus, and then boom period.
No, they're going to keep that for when WrestleMania is actually held in Saudi Arabia.
The greatest WrestleMania. And they need a third WrestleMania every year.
God.
Yeah.
Um,
So big it's over 3 nights. 2 nights in America and the third's in Saudi. They're all
Yeah,
jet lagged.
WrestleMania Backlash.
oh, and WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah, you're right. Fourth WrestleMania.
Oh, God.
And that SmackDown before WrestleMania is WrestleMania SmackDown.
Oh,
That's true.
God, yeah. They did all bloody matches, didn't they, last time? Freaking hell. You're going to have to start doing, like, the Hall of Fame in bloody January soon.
Yeah.
They're doing that at a SmackDown this year, just to make it even better.
Right after
You're
SmackDown.
joking.
Mm.
Oh, you were here last week, were you? We mentioned it last week.
Yeah, sorry.
SmackDown on the Friday finishes as soon as that taping finishes. They start on the Hall of Fame taping in the same place.
So the people that go to that are going to be there for about 15 hours.
Yeah.
Value for money.
Or the inductees are going to have 2-minute speeches.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to be like the special where they just reduce everything. It actually is going to be like that, like, you know. Line up on the stage, here's your award. No, fuck off.
Universal title, Roman Reigns defending against Goldberg for some reason. Gorg. Gorg is back.
Oh, not again.
What?
Oh no.
What?
The hell's Gorg?
You don't remember Gorg?
I remember
Gorg.
No.
Okay, I'll
Was it
find
SummerSlam? Was it? I can't remember.
The
you. Yeah, I
Gorg.
think so.
It is.
Gorg.
Gorg?
And for people watching, here's a refresher. Gorg.
Isn't that where the Super Bowl is tomorrow as well?
I believe
Allegiant
so. Yeah.
Stadium, is it?
Is it or is it so?
No,
No,
it's
it's
the other
SoFi.
one. No,
SoFi.
So, yeah.
So yeah, I'm being a dope.
Alright, my fault.
Not for the first time.
Yeah, I'm picking the arm.
Reigns or Gorg.
Yeah, I'm picking the Arm Peacock and Hyundai driving, Paul Heyman stealing, and Ref roping and Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Ooh.
Table heading. You missed table heading.
Oh yeah, table heading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that. Sure, hold on.
Tribe chiefing.
Pat McAfee came out with a great line the other day. I think I might have mentioned it, I can't remember. The Usos are getting a table out to put someone through said table.
Yeah.
And Cole said, oh, here come the Usos with the table or something like that. And then McAfee went, well, their cousin is the head of them.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite clever.
You're easily impressed. It's good.
I am.
It's good.
I'm amazed by tinfoil.
It's really shiny.
I'm
So
bendy.
I think it's
And bendy, yeah.
yeah, Reigns or Gorg. Will Beans.
Range.
Okay.
Okay, you both said it at the same time.
Me too. I think that has to happen, and I predict it's going to happen in no more than 4 minutes, probably 3.
I'm gonna take a point off you if it doesn't.
No, that's an extra, just a little extra bonus just for you. Then we have the interesting one, an Elimination Chamber for the WWE title, which Bobby Lashley just won from Brock Lesnar at the Rumble. And they're both in it again, along with Seth freaking Rollins. You have to call him freaking every time. Seth freaking Rollins. A Theory, AJ Styles, and Matt Riddle.
Okay. So
So,
why is Brock going for the title?
right. Why is Brock in there?
Because-
And if he's not winning, how do you beat him?
He said on the Raw before he was announced for the Chamber that he wants to go for Reigns again.
Yeah.
So he said the only way he can do that is by being champion.
But he won the Rumble.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense at all.
He wants to face him as the champion. Clearly.
Yeah.
No, it still doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to Saudi Arabia, pal.
You know, part is, this is what I predicted for the Rumble, and it didn't happen, and now it's happening anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it does, because apparently they weren't very open to the title thing at first.
And now apparently that's what they're thinking.
Now that's apparently the plan. So they have to get the title on Lesnar somehow, which
no, you
why
really
take
don't.
it off him in the first place?
You really
You've
don't.
already
But
had
if they want to do
It's already
champion
on
v
him.
champion, why did they put the belt on bloody Bobby?
Well, exactly. Bloody Bobby
He
has
just had to
get the
win at the Rumble, and Reigns had to win his. And mind you, then you got the Rumble, haven't you, I suppose?
He could still just do the same thing. He keeps the belt, he enters the Rumble anyway, wins it, and then challenges the other guy.
Bet Bobby Lashley's loving this.
Yeah.
Especially they pitched that to him, like.
It all went up in the air, didn't it, when Reigns got COVID and missed that show, didn't it?
Yeah.
It all shit hit the fan with all the plans.
So they decided to make a huge difference in direction, only to try and steer the way back to it. And
Try and go back to the...
Yeah. Everyone's been back for a long time. They're struggling for no good reason. I've got Lesnar winning.
Yeah, I'm going big time
Yeah,
deal.
Yeah, if it's going to be champion v champion, then yeah. Sorry, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I'm going big time BL again here.
Which one?
Oh, you know.
People are going to get bored of Brock.
You know the one.
I know the one.
The one, that's Roman Reigns.
The one who's going to win.
One's Billy Gunn.
The one Billy Gunn, yeah. Now, if you actually need a name here, I'll put Lesnar.
Bobby Lesnar.
Bobby Lesnar.
Bobby Lesnar.
Royal Rumble winner, BL. So Lesnar all around. Yeah, because that really doesn't make any sense. Why somebody that won the Royal Rumble is in the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship.
No, they've not even mentioned that at all. Yeah. The more you think about it, why are they doing it?
Yeah, it's really stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Why is he even in the chamber? Like, I don't get it. I don't get that.
Well, I suppose you had to get him on the Saudi show, didn't you?
I mean, I suppose, but like, unless it's
But
title versus
other ways
title
they
at
could have done
Mania, and then you unify it. Like, that's the only out strategy that I see here, because otherwise it's really dumb. Alright, so there you go. Let me fade the music out. There we go. So that is the Elimination Chamber, which kicks off next week, and we'll have a live reaction show, and I'll try
You say a live reaction show. I reckon there's a good chance that fucking thing's still going on when you want to do the show.
Well, it'd be...
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Let's see. It starts at 10 a.m. my time. 11, 12, 1... maybe.
No, it's 5 p.m. I reckon it'll be done by... It's 5 hours, take it to 10 p.m. all the time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's WrestleMania worthy. And they're not there for
WrestleMania
2
Saudi.
nights.
WrestleMania Saudi edition.
The greatest Saudi Arabian chamber ever.
You've got this article up.
Yeah.
I was actually going to mention, but if you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah,
It is a bit weird.
I should have mentioned it during when we were picking the tag match. So, apparently, I don't know why this is a thing here, but a lot of WWE and NXT talents basically tweeted out a buzz phrase called WWE continues to influence the world.
Oh, God.
So it's like, oh, this is so cool. The first time female WWE superstars have been represented on a billboard in Saudi Arabia. Always making history, WWE continues to influence the world. And there's this one here from Mari Miller. WWE continues to influence the world step by step. Proud to be a part of an amazing company. They even have the picture of what I'm about to show here coming up. Hold on. I guess not. Blair Baldwin. WWE continues.
Blair Baldwin.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's Bianca Belair. WWE continues to influence the world. Will Charlton. This is incredible to see. WWE continues to influence the world. Liv Morgan had one with a picture of a newspaper called News Slam, and it's like WWE continues to influence the world.
Yeah, that
it's pretty nauseating.
news article was definitely fake.
Pretty. Yeah, clearly. Dirt sheets, man. Unbelievable. So the next thing, if there's anything that happens awfully in Saudi Arabia, just remember that WWE continues to influence the world.
Well, obviously.
Wow. I think even Rhonda tweeted it here. Let me see her Twitter page. I know Liv Morgan did. It's very nauseating, like I said. News Slam. Here it is. Hold on. I'm trying to pull this up. But yeah, what do you
News
think?
Slam with the WWE logo at the very top of it.
News
Yeah.
Slam.
You see it.
Totally legit, that.
Yeah, a legit article.
News Slam.
Something tells me Ryan Satin wrote that.
That's got Meltzer all over it.
Clearly, yeah.
No, that looks nothing like Dave's writing.
No.
Not enough words. He would drag that out.
Yeah, fucking wild, man.
Even Rhonda doing it.
I think she did. Hold on. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe she has the sense. She's wishing a happy birthday to Mewtwo.
That's actually true too.
I guess she didn't. Never mind. But yeah, that was a thing that happened recently. Very I don't know. Very influential, I guess. I don't know. You don't have to buzzword it like that. But
No.
They have to buzzword everything.
yeah.
What's the WrestleMania one? Is it like stupendous or something? They've
The
got a
most
word.
stupendous WrestleMania.
Yeah.
There was quite a funny clip actually of I think it was Pat McAfee talking about the most stupendous WrestleMania, and he had a dictionary on the desk and he was reading out the definition of the word stupendous.
Did it have a picture of WrestleMania next to it?
No.
Killed
But he came up with a lot of other. There's probably a clip on YouTube somewhere. He came up with all different other words, like mean or similar to stupendous. And one of them was dynamite, which the internet was
Hey.
all over. Yeah.
Dynamite WrestleMania. Astonishing, astounding, breathtaking, colossal, dynamite, enormous, fabulous, fantastic, fat. The fat WrestleMania.
PH,
Gigantic, great, huge, huge, marvelous, mind-blowing, mind-boggling, miraculous, monster, monumental, overwhelming, phenomenal.
I've got to be
prodigious,
honest. Mind-boggling is often a word I use when describing WWE events.
Yeah.
radical, smashing.
That's not a
What
good
it
word
is.
to be using.
Spectacular, not entirely. Spectacular, staggering, stunning. There's a spoiler. Super superb, surprising. Probably not. Terrific, titanic.
Fat.
Actually, it says Titanic. Titanic. That can't be right. It's got to be a typo. Too much.
Yeah, that'll be WrestleMania. Too much.
That will be too much.
Let's have a
Not
fat
Scott
WrestleMania.
Giovanni
Really, I'm kind of on board with that now.
Tremendous, unreal, utmost vast and wondrous.
Huh.
Surely it's Titanic, not Titanic.
Well, maybe.
I'd
Let's
have
see.
said Titanic.
Titanic.
Titanic means like large, doesn't it? Or something?
Yeah.
Massive.
And this website doesn't have an entry on the dictionary for Titanic. So there's got to be something going on here.
Urban Dictionary
Typo.
has something.
Okay.
Something as
Something
large
that
as
is large and very erect.
Wow.
It's way bigger than big and way huger than huge. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Vince definitely saw that and was like, "That's it."
That's the one.
it's the most Titanic WrestleMania around.
That'll be next year. Stupendous this year and Titanic next year.
Probably. Do you want to talk about Dynamite real quick, since you brought it up with Pat McAfee's dictionary?
I haven't seen it all. There's going to be some
I've
spoilers.
seen bits. I've seen the newsworthy bits.
Ah, man, that's probably the bits I haven't seen.
Well, did you watch? How much of it did you watch? Like.
The first bit, let's see. So they did the stuff with the Pinnacle, came out early on.
Yeah.
Punk challenged them to a 6-man. They turned it down. And then it turned out that Sting and Darby already had a tag match on the same night, so that was probably just as well. They didn't take that. Well, what happened after that? I can't remember. Wardlow won. He hit lots of power bombs.
Yeah. That's correct.
It sounds like you haven't seen the newsworthy bits.
No, exactly. I think that was all still to come.
Yeah, it was like
I think
a little bit after that.
Aleister Black, I think, won a tag match.
Yeah, you're like right at the surprise parts.
Right at the start, yeah.
So, I think after the Aleister Black match
Yeah.
is when they cut to the back and it's like Roppongi Vice doing a promo, only to be interrupted by the Young Bucks. And then Adam Cole's like, "Whoa, hey, look at this!" And then Jay White shows up,
Ah,
who I don't know, what do they call him? The Switchblade, right?
Mhm.
The Switchblade and the Butcher.
what happened to the Butcher? Because the Blade had a match, but the Butcher wasn't. He just
I think he's
never around
injured.
anymore.
Yeah, I think he's injured.
I'm
Again,
going to say I seem to remember him getting really badly injured when he.
Yeah. Or
I
still
think he
injured.
came back for one match and he looks kind of skinny now. And then he was gone again.
Well, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
I was hoping he was filming for the second Sonic film because he makes a better Robotnik than Jim Carrey.
Is that right?
Well, you look at the guy,
Yeah.
you think this man exists, and you cast Jim Carrey as Robotnik. This makes no sense,
I mean, that's a valid point, yeah.
right?
It's a very valid point. Yeah, so after that, after Jay White, tussles with Roppongi Vice, then they go, I think either commercial or they came back from commercial. Isaiah Cassidy's in the ring and everybody's like, who's his opponent gonna be? It's slamming the door to their previous company, and it's Keith Lee.
What?
Yeah.
So Tony Khan lied to us then.
Kinda. There was no contract signing.
Didn't he come out
I wasn't
afterwards and
expecting
say he kind of got his beat wrong or something, but he'd already done it, so he had to stick with it? Or something like that.
Well, he didn't stick with it. kind of my point.
That's the problem.
He said that he said that they're one and the same. The guy having the match and the guy coming through the door are the same guy. And actually, they're two different guys.
Yeah. Keith, they look great though, to be fair.
Does he have decent music?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know where it is or what it is, but it's not bad.
I don't hate
Does it mention about basking in his glory?
No, but he's going by the name of Limitless, Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Bask in his glory, I think, might be in his Tony Tron. I think.
The whole crowd was singing that, to be fair, so they can't really get away from that, can they? But yeah, no, he looked great, and he was doing quite a lot of things in the ring he hasn't done for a while.
Like chucking people.
Yeah. Was that there?
Yeah, so that happened, and then
Oh, they are using Bask in His Glory in the theme there.
oh, okay.
So I guess they're keeping both things.
Yeah, why not?
I would have thought WWE would have trademarked him. But nope.
No, they probably forgot about him. Let me see here. But yeah, that was like the two major surprises, I believe. Here, hold on.
Well, they're good surprises. They're not very surprising, but they're good surprises.
Oh,
Keith Lee looked an awful lot like that guy who was on Raw a few weeks ago, the Bear Cat.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Strange that, isn't it?
I always thought that guy needed a manager.
Yeah, maybe.
Main event was pretty good. The Texas death match in New Jersey.
I haven't seen that myself, actually. So.
That was pretty awesome. Highly recommend it. Because there's like Jake Roberts almost goes for like a DDT, and Lance Archer for some reason stops it. And somebody pointed out that like Jake Roberts only hits his finisher when it's the end of the match. I'm like, yeah, that match could have ended if he hit the DDT, making Archer look like an idiot for stopping him.
No, he just knows that it's AEW and people kick out of a finisher on every match they're in.
Yeah. Find this here. Hold on.
Unless you plan to hit that DDT 7 times, don't do it.
Yeah, the tag match was also really good as well. The Punk and Mox. By the way, Mox is the mystery opponent, or the mystery tag man with CM Punk for
Oh yeah,
FTR.
that's right. You needed to find a tag partner.
Yeah. Here, let me put this up on the
This-
screen.
I've got to be honest, I'm a bit of a New Japan Lord. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm guessing this Jay White is someone quite big from there.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few Wrestle Kingdoms, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Vaguely know the name, but I have not seen anything of him. So
He's never been like the guy, but he was working his way up and he was becoming something.
mm.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, here's
yeah, that throw was amazing.
yeah, here's AEW saying that real Keith Lee just yeeted Isaiah Cassidy across state lines.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Shame he couldn't do that in WWE.
This is what I don't get. Like,
Yeah.
how are they so bad at using the things that they have?
I don't know. But they fail spectacularly in doing that, you know? It's crazy.
It's a special skill, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah, for real.
I disagree. You don't have to do this. You could actually be.
I agree, it's
Be
a
more
special
successful.
skill.
Oh yeah, it is quite
Oh, yeah.
impressive how.
To be honest, it's something that can't be taught.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good show. A lot better than last week, I would say. See if I can find anything that was worth showing in the main event.
Not really related to that, but ITV have started showing Rampage on a Tuesday.
They have.
What?
It's good.
It airs on Friday
Yeah,
Live.
I
Come
saw-
on.
I saw,
I know.
yeah, I saw it on the schedule, but I weren't sure was it just a repeat of what was on from earlier. I don't know what the schedule was.
I think the Tuesday is the last Friday
It's
edition.
the one from the last Friday. Yeah.
I actually recorded it from. It was on quite late the night, and I was watching it back. They haven't recorded an intro for it. The intro woman said, "AW Dynamite."
Nah.
But yeah, no, it's good that they're getting it at least anyway. Maybe the next step we can get at least one of the shows live now. Maybe
Maybe.
that'll be something.
I would quite like for them to make the shows look different,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
but it all looks like the same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing really stands out, and I can't really remember what happened when. It's just,
Isn't that the same for
Just
every
stuff.
Dynamite, every AEW show, including pay-per-views?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're kind of trying, aren't they, with Rampage? They got the different mat, don't they, with the logo on it. Which I know it's only a minor thing, but I suppose. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. You don't really know what shows what, really.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nice
it'd
to have
be
maybe
cool
not
if
the
we
red
get
and
at
blue
least
theme, but like something
something different, yeah.
Here, I'll put this up for you guys.
Speaking-
I'm not gonna show it on the stream because the blood and YouTube's weird about it or whatever. But here's one of the spots during that death match here. Hold on. So it loads. There we go. Oh wait, well there you see him busted open. That's not what I'm trying to show you.
That is a Crimson Mask.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Hold on. I can't find it. I'll get it in a moment. Hold on.
See, I don't know. I said this the last time. I think it was actually Paige as well who did it. Maybe I've come a bit too used to WWE's product, but when they bleed like that, it just makes me a bit uncomfortable now. I don't know. It's kind of. I know they used to always do it in WWE. You know, they were terrible for it. But, I don't know. I think because they haven't done it for that long in WWE. I think, especially when we see, you know, today's world. You know, people catch anything, can't they? You never. I know it's all controlled, and don't get me wrong. I know they know what they're doing. But I don't know.
I think as long as it's limited, then I'm alright with it.
I think that the way he's there and that picture, but it's literally all. I think that's a bit much.
But there's only so much they can control. Did he know it was going to be that bad, or is it a
Well, I suppose, yeah.
bad one? I don't know. Is that Hook?
Totally against
Yeah,
it.
that's
but-
okay.
That was Hook.
Yeah, I see. Star of Rampage, basically.
Yeah.
I cannot find it. I don't know. Let me get another tab here. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the bleeding on either side. You know, if it's with WWE or blood's blood.
Blood's blood.
Blood.
Is there anything else while I try to look for this one GIF?
Not from the
I don't know
AW side, but there's a bit of news from SmackDown. Because they're not doing a show next week because they'll be flying to the beautiful city of
Saudi
Jeddah.
Arabia, yeah. Right.
So they actually did next week's SmackDown after they did last night's one. That doesn't confuse you. And I don't know if anyone's too bothered about spoilers, but Sami Zayn defeated Nakamura for the Intercontinental title.
Oh.
Probably because Sami Zayn won't go to Saudi Arabia. That's why he did that match there.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him standing his ground.
Yeah, apparently there was not much else that happened on SmackDown from what I can see. Extended promos between Reigns and Goldberg, whatever that means.
Extended promos.
Contract signing between the teams of Ronda and Naomi, Charlotte and Sonya. So yeah.
Yeah, so here's Jake hitting a short arm clothesline. I think we can show this here. Hold on. There we go. And boom! And he goes to set him up for a DDT, and then that's when Lance
I wonder what the hell that was behind him. Picking up the.
Yeah, he's just tearing up the floor. Hold on one second. That's that one. Also, the wind's picked up, so sorry if you hear all sorts of noises here. Yeah, this should have ended the match here. I feel. He bonks off the steel steps there, and then his head hits the ring post. So.
He's right on the edge of the steps too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
Need to get John Cena to move them steps out of the way.
He just charges into it with his shoulder and just knocks it over.
No, Cena always did the opposite with steel steps. It made them look like they weighed about 4 tons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everyone else just goes and picks them up. It was in the same matches as well. It was terrible. Everyone else just goes over and like puts the hand underneath the finger grooves and just like throws it up in the air to get rid of it, and then he stands there like proper manual lifting pose, bend your knees.
A bit of weird news coming from NXT. NXT 2.0.
I'm going to say, is it now called 3.0?
I'm trying to find the article. I've seen what they were talking about, but I'm trying to find the article to give you a bit more detail. Basically, they're trialing a weird technique for the camera guys.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is it holding the camera still?
Please tell me.
No.
Is it that they actually get involved in the match?
You're not far off it.
Oh, fuck off.
They're in
They
the
actually
ring.
get into the ring now.
Yeah.
Because they used to do that with, was it Neville's
Yeah.
Red Arrow,
Yes,
and
they
the
had
guy would lie in the ring?
Cameras in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, well and good, but if you ever go and watch it live, the most ridiculous thing you'll ever see.
I actually looked back at the show, and to be fair, it wasn't obvious that you couldn't see where it was coming from. And they didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could quite easily see how that could. Yeah, you could see where that could be a problem.
So
there was the bit I noticed where it was sort of noticeable. There was two lads from Liverpool actually. The grizzled young veterans. They were in a tag match, and then he was in the middle of the ring with a sleeper hold on the other guy, and then the camera sort of got really close to the other guy's face, and you could tell that the camera was in the ring. So yeah, it seemed the spots like that, but it just seems a bit of a weird technique to even try.
They have to get a close up on somebody just so that they can position a camera person in the ring.
Yeah.
That's really stupid. I'm sorry. That makes it not worth it.
Or apparently something went wrong in that. Oh Jesus. So okay, remember me just telling you that they did SmackDown tapings for next week last night?
Yeah.
The last segment was a contract signing between
Oh, I've seen this actually. The
head
where she
getting
grabs her head. Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, they're gonna have to edit that one quite heavily.
Let's see here. Let's take a look here.
Charlotte really doesn't want to take bumps anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, she's kind of stiffing her a little bit, I guess.
She doesn't want to wait the table, does she?
It's a really nice table. I don't blame her. It's like that fake marbling or whatever. I mean, I tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They'll probably do some weird
It's just the
zoom.
same thing there.
Someone else just said what you said there. Charlotte really doesn't want to sell moves lately.
Yeah. Really protective of her nose or something. I don't know.
Well, she's in high
I
heels
think
on that
why.
one. She's in high heels there. Like, you kind of have to.
Yeah, but the hands. She puts her hands right out. She basically does like a plank or whatever. She was making sure there was no face bump there.
Don't actually hurt my nose.
I think
Yeah.
that's fairly obvious to why she might be very protective of her face, isn't it?
What are you trying to say, Beans?
Well, I'm just saying that, she's had issues in the ring previously where she's had procedures done. So,
Procedures.
maybe she's just very conscious or very concerned if she takes a blow to a certain part of her anatomy.
Yeah, okay.
Did I answer that as diplomatically as I could?
Yeah, you
Well,
did
you
well
answered it
there,
very
Rob.
vaguely. You're saying she's got like a fake nose, so she doesn't want to bump on her nose, or?
Well, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying that if she's had particular procedures done on her face,
She doesn't want to
She
have
maybe-
more because the
she may be very concerned about what might happen should she receive a certain blow to the face.
yeah. I mean,
Which does beg the question of why you may consider being a pro wrestler as well, but that's another matter.
And also, surely everyone should be concerned about cracking their nose on a table or whatever.
A really good table.
A really nice faux marble
nice
table.
table.
Yeah.
This person says just speed it up. They'll probably do 23 fast.
I think we should send an email to WWE to see if they can send Smoot one of these tables.
I would love it.
Can we have a table, please?
The one that Charlotte didn't want to hit her face on, please.
We can't have a table anyway, because Roman Reigns is the head of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just means he has to deliver it.
I remember this. Bully Ray picks up Robert Roode. Robert Roode farts in the referee's face and he falls down. God, that's.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's about one.
Going really off topic, has anyone seen anything of the new game, 2K22?
Oh, you mean the lack thereof footage of the foreign overseas version? Let me show you.
Tell you what now.
Oh, no.
I don't think it looks that vastly different.
Oh, you can see some of the bits it does. Okay.
Yeah, there's elements of it where like you'll get a certain close up of a face or something. You think, yeah, you can see that there's a lot of enhancements there, but
Is that just
I just-
Charlotte?
but yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's going to be cautious with it anyway after what happened with the last one.
Well, you say that.
They've not,
So,
exact-
yeah, I mean,
they've not
I
exactly
think-
been setting the world on fire with them even before that atrocity that they released recently. So
I think they've got to this time, and this has got to be good. Otherwise, I think this is it for 2K.
Well, here's footage of, the game, and then a brief moment of like media offline from Adobe Premiere here. Yeah, see, that's what it says because they forgot to put footage into the game. I don't think it's going to be. I agree with me. I don't think it's that vastly different, and I think it's going to be shit show 2.0 here. But this was from their YouTube channel trailer that they put out, and I was like, you have to try to be this bad at this rate.
Yeah.
So
it's
Apparently the
WWE,
big,
it's a match made in heaven.
The big sort of ratings reveal event is on Tuesday. So we could get more details. I didn't realise it was out so soon. It's out in March, isn't it? Only a month away.
Yeah.
I
It
think
used
I'll
to be
end up picking-
October, didn't it?
Yeah, they got delayed, didn't they? Because it wasn't finished.
So when you say ratings event, is that where they just give the ratings of the wrestlers?
Yeah, which I don't actually understand what they're doing because they've actually been doing that on Twitter the last couple of weeks. I've noticed.
I just don't care.
No,
I
think that
I know
they're
that
trying
they
to
go
be-
mad like with the FIFA ones, don't they? When players get announced.
I
and
think
stuff,
that's what
but
they're trying to do.
I
They're
kind
trying
of
to
understand.
replicate
Yeah,
what they do with FIFA, and it's
I
not going
kind
to
of
work
get
for
it with
wrestling.
FIFA to a degree because it's very important to the game what they're actually
Yeah.
rated, whereas it never felt that way with
Yeah,
WWE
exactly.
games.
No, they're trying to mimic the whole. I think they do it with Madden as well, don't they? The whole ratings thing with them games, and it doesn't work with a WWE game. You don't need ratings. I don't know. I think I'll end up picking it up. Let's just see what it's like.
I think I'll wait to get second hand or something.
Yeah,
It's
Do
been
you,
a long
um,
time since I got one of these games, so it'd be quite nice to try it out again.
You pre-order, you get 3 versions of Undertaker.
Oh wow.
Oh god. And the NWO edition, I saw that.
Yeah,
there's an NWO
there-
Taker, really.
no, not Taker.
No,
Oh.
it's not Undertaker. It's just you get all the NWO in it if
Yeah.
you get a certain version. The other version's got American Badass,
Gotcha.
normal Undertaker recent, and then like it's starting out with the purple gloves and all that. Lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was looking at I was listening to one of the developers. I can't remember his name, but he was talking about. And obviously, they're going to give a positive
Sorry.
thing on the positive spin, but it does sound like they've actually put a bit of effort in, which they needed to really, didn't they? After last time,
Mm.
and they've had enough over 2 years, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, because they
Since-
pulled out for a year, didn't they? It's 2K20, wasn't it? That was terrible. So
Yeah,
they've had
No,
a
but
full-on
I think-
development cycle.
they've got to. This has got to be good. Otherwise, I think WWE that might start looking to go elsewhere with it. It's still a popular game, it still sells a lot for them. It just, obviously it's the name that sells a lot of it more than anything. But
Well, this is it. I mean, it's one of those where you think, at the end of the day, it's a 2K game, and 2K games in general are always a fairly polished sports game.
Yeah.
So you'd like, people were excited when 2K got hold of it because they were fed up of everything being the same before.
And now it's going to be the
Well,
same
So-
thing before.
yeah.
It
But they got rid of
hasn't.
the developers, didn't they? What was it? Was it Ukes, wasn't it?
Ukes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ukes,
Ukes and THQ.
Well,
Then
2K's got it.
eight,
It's still a shit show.
Yeah, it's even worse.
but to be fair to them, I mean, they've been using that same engine that they've had since the THQ days.
That's the thing that worries
the
me as well,
problem.
because this is still using it. They said redefined engine or something, or enhanced or something. It's not a new engine again, so you're still working in the same parameters again, which worries me.
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting to see what they've done, but like I said, I think this has got to be good. Otherwise, I don't think you'll see another 2K game again.
No, just give it to EA instead. You know how great they are with changing things up every year.
The thing with EA is though, I mean, people take the piss out, especially with where what do they call it, the microtransactions and all that.
Yeah.
They do actually put out a decent game, not near enough.
Put
Anyway.
out a decent game and then just keep putting it out over and over.
Well, I think when you talk about FIFA, man, I think FIFA's reached the stage now where you're thinking, what else can they do with it?
They can sort out some of the problems with manager mode that have been there for 10 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it is all kind of polishing and like maybe not worrying so much about your ultimate team. Don't know where all the money is, so they just keep doing that. But
Yeah.
there's other modes, and they could be a lot better than they are.
Yeah, true. Yeah. There are quite a few funny videos on YouTube of the glitches as well. They're always a laugh to watch.
Yeah, I do like the glitches. Not complaining.
I think
about
you're never gonna get a perfect game these days. There's always gonna be something.
I think when you've got a game that's an annual release, you're always going to get it because, like you say, you're in that. There's the thing of you've got a foundation of what you've released last year that you obviously can't change too much from, but you need to do something that feels different and worth another purchase. And it's getting that balance of something that's reliable, but also structurally works and isn't a mess like 2K20 was.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's be interesting to see what they do.
You've got when you get you get AAA games that come out, I don't know, once every 3-4 years or something. They work from the ground up on it, don't they? So they're things where you get less bugs and stuff because it's they're working on it solidly for a longer period of time and probably have a bigger budget for it because it's a one big thing, I mean, things like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, they just announced they're making the 6th one now. How long's it been since 5?
Nearly 10 years.
I've reading about this. It'll be 10 years next year, so it'll be a perfect time to do a new one.
And it's crazy to think because when you look at it, if you load it up, it still is a very good game that holds.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, so at the time, I remember at the time thinking it was just a phenomenal achievement technology-wise. So yeah, it's like you say, it's when you get what you get, don't you? You get someone that works on it for a long period of time and they've got decent amount of money to work on it, it's going to be good.
Yeah. They're re-releasing again. They're re-releasing the last one, don't they, as well, next month? For the new consoles.
They've already done the definitive edition, haven't they? The trilogy.
Yeah, the older games, but the GTA 5, 5, is getting a full remastered release on the PS5 and Xbox X.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is it a paid upgrade?
yeah, it's gonna be a totally. They're saying it's a totally different game.
Oh.
I don't know if they should be promoting we've remastered a game after that trilogy. They ruined it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, what?
And they say you've seen what they did with the trilogy.
What, the definitive one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
believe
mess.
they fixed a lot of the stuff now, to be fair to them. But yeah, when it first came out, it was a mess.
I only played a bit of the San Andreas one because it was on Game Pass, so I don't know what. To be honest, I couldn't remember much from the original one. So
There was just, but I mean, I only played some of the
is
GTA.
it just a really bad
3?
port of it?
Oh, sorry. It just made a mess of it. Stuff that worked fine in the old game was broke for some reason.
Right.
Like the one I saw, the big one I had was when I played it was the map. You set a point on a map. It was like a real life stat map. It would take you into walls and into rivers and everything. But there was more than that. If you look on YouTube, there's all kinds of glitches with it and stuff.
Right.
Well,
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say.
no, I was gonna say that
this is
the
probably
new-
the end of the show.
well, we keep saying we're gonna do a gaming show, and we never actually do.
I know. Sorry.
It's not like you're apologising. You're getting the blame now.
Yeah, you've said sorry now, so it's your fault.
Probably, yeah.
No, I mean, like you say, they've had 10 years to do this, so I mean, I doubt they've been working on it for 10 years, but this next one should be good. Like you say, you look back at what they did with 5 on the last generation, and hopefully this one will be just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an example on that screenshot.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Just the bandana completely missing. That's what you get when you AI upscale everything. At least the guy on the right's kind of in the ballpark. A little bit.
Looks a bit cartoony scary to me.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
cartoony.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anything else before we get out of here?
I know, I think we're good.
No, I can't think of anything.
Alright, well, I will get some. I don't know if there's any like cake around here, but I'll probably get some like treats or something to shout out on. My M&Ms, my fudge brownie M&Ms. Forgot about it. I got those somewhere. So I'll probably do that, and yeah, next week live reaction to the results of the Elimination Chamber. This is a rarity. I don't know if we've ever done one of these before, where we're going to be able to, within like less than 24 hours, cover the results of a show. But I'm kind of excited,
Yeah.
so we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, I hope I can make it. I hope.
Well, yeah, you said you had a life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that was
just
your
not sure
words.
what's going on? Well, yeah, but it was in response to something else that was said, and I can't remember.
You had to
I'm
watch.
sure it wasn't as bad as you're making it sound.
You had to
but
watch soccer or something like that, right?
I have to go and do pictures of soccer. Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise known as a job.
Yeah.
Although one that, is a voluntary role, but there we go.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week. Take care, and we'll see you then. Have a great evening, and good night.
Bye-bye.